This is The Brief, where policy meets business. From City Hall to the state capitol to Washington, D.C., we break down the issues impacting jobs, growth, infrastructure, and opportunity right here in Corpus Christi. Welcome back to The Brief, where we break down the issues shaping our business community in the Coastal Bend. I'm your host, Ginny Cross, the Vice President of Advocacy for the United Corpus Christi Chamber of Commerce. And with me today, I'm joined by Wendy Herman, the President of the Associated Builders and Contractors Coastal Bend Chapter.
That's a mouthful.
It is. It's a lot.
It is. You have to take a deep breath before you say it.
Yes. Yes. I'm good at breathing.
Actually, we have to add on Rio Grande Valley Council to it as well.
That is
So
right.
It's like the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
you've
like-
only got you must have the biggest chunk of the state.
I do. I kind of go from B County all the way over to Laredo and all the way over to Palacios, kind of, and all the way down to the tip of Texas. That's a large geographic area. So yeah, we're
Bigger than some states.
It really is. And I have a hard time explaining that to some of the other presidents from around the country because they don't understand the geography of what I'm dealing with here. So it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
How many members do you have?
Currently, right now, our chapter has about 150 members. We have ABC nationwide has 67 chapters all over the country. And Texas has 8 of them. So we have quite a lot of members. Don't ask me how many members. It's a lot.
I believe you. Trust me.
So, we basically, can I tell you a little bit about ABC
Yes,
first?
absolutely.
Okay.
I want to hear more.
The Associated Builders and Contractors has been around since 1950, and it was started in Maryland by a group of general contractors that believed in the merit shop mentality. And you'll probably hear me say merit shop more than once. We are not anti-union, but we are pro-merit shop. We believe that companies should get the bids. You should be able to hire workers based on their merit, and not any government entity telling you what you need to do. And so we're free enterprise, love competition. That's how we roll. Our chapter was started about 45 years ago by some big guys here in the Coastal Bend area. Bob Parker with Repcon, Johnny Davidson with J.M. Davidson, Mike Scott. They started this back in 1982.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been around quite a while, and some of those guys are still around.
Yes, indeed.
We still see them pretty regularly. Bob still sits on our board. And anyway, we're a 501c6, much like you guys. Mm-hmm. So we're an advocacy group, and our membership is made up of industrial and commercial contractors, primarily industrial. In this area, down in the Rio Grande Valley, it's primarily commercial contractors. And so we represent them in the state and local and national level. And we do a whole bunch of fun stuff, too. We throw a heck of a fishing tournament.
Well, I'm so glad I don't have to do that.
Well, you know what? It's not bad. I mean, like this event that we have coming up that we're going to be talking about. There's a lot of. It's one of the 4 pillars of our association. One of them is we want our members to do business with members. So just like you guys.
Right. Exactly.
So
very good. Well, you reached out to me.
I did
about a month ago, something like
that.
that.
A couple months ago,
and with this great idea. Hey,
it was kind of brilliant. Not gonna lie,
it was. Why don't we do an event together?
Yeah,
let's do a candidate forum.
Yeah,
I said yes. Let's.
I know,
do that.
silly you. I'm really looking forward to this. You know, what I was thinking about this is I had originally invited all of the congressional candidates from District 27 and District 34 because, we have a unique opportunity here right now because District 34 is back to what it was when Blake won it back in 2010. So it encompasses the Rio Grande Valley and part of Corpus Christi. So it's all of my territory. And I thought, you know what? The business leaders in this area really need to know what these candidates think about. Absolutely. Well, the candidates for 27 were unavailable. They had prior commitments, but the candidates for 34 didn't. And then I thought, wow, this would be a great opportunity to reach out to the state rep that are running for state District 34. So I got 34 and 34. The idea behind it and why I really wanted to partner with you and with Texas Chemical Alliance is we have a lot of the same membership. We share membership,
Mhm.
and but we also have a lot of different membership. I wanted to give exposure to our associations, but I also wanted the Congress critters to come in and sit down in a room with 400 people from this area and let them know, hey, we're watching you guys. And that was really important to me. And I guess I told you in a way that was magnetic enough that you decided, hey, we should be part of that.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for us to do it together because why reinvent the wheel?
Right, right.
You
That
know?
way, I mean, like I said, we share membership, so we might as well include everybody in that. So I'm really excited about this. We're going to do it over at the Omni. I mean, I guess we'll get into the particulars in a minute.
Well, yeah. Well, let's do the when and the where.
Yeah,
Um, August 26th,
August the
a
26th.
couple of weeks from now.
Yes,
Doors open at 11
yes, and
at
we
the Omni.
at the Omni, and we are going to be starting promptly at 11:30. Politicians like to talk.
You don't say.
They like to talk. So we're actually our state association lobbyist is going to be there, and he is bringing the big with the light and the timer and the buzzers and the. So we have a schedule that we've kind of mapped out about how we're gonna do this, the format, and this is an opportunity for them to answer our questions. And by the way, if you have any questions, you can email them to me or to Jenny, because we're looking to know what do you want us to ask them. I've actually asked each of the campaigns, what would you like for me to ask your opponent? Because why not?
Yeah, I mean, if it's, as long as it's within
Right.
the bounds of civility.
Right. I don't care what color socks they're wearing. That's not what I'm interested in. But I thought it would be interesting and it could spark some conversation. So each candidate will get about 15 minutes in addition to their 3-minute elevator speech. So
That's excellent. So we haven't said who the people are.
okay.
So at the congressional level, I think this is particularly important because, as you said, it's not a completely new district, but it needs to be reintroduced.
It's new to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It hasn't been this way for
Reintroduced.
14 years.
Yeah. So people need to get to know Vicente Gonzalez, who is the incumbent,
Mm-hmm.
and also Eric Flores,
Mhm.
who's the challenger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be very interesting hearing from both of them. Our federal issues are kind of pretty obvious. I mean, port,
Port.
water,
Yep.
water.
Yep. Water. And I have in my district, I have two. In my chapter boundaries, I have two ports, and so it's going to be very interesting to hear what they have to say about that, because they're very different ports,
Right.
and they have very different needs.
Right.
So it'll be very interesting to see. But I also want to see what they have to say. I mean, everybody wants to know what you going to do about water. How you going to help us? Because we need
Right.
some help.
Yeah, and there's another issue that is sort of flies under the radar with most people, but it's critically important for our region, is air quality.
Yes.
And keeping that at top of mind when whoever gets elected, for them to be paying attention to that, I think is an important part of our mission with this event.
Well, as much industry as we have down here, we've always had really good air quality.
We have a great story to tell,
Oh, we do.
because we did it on our own. We didn't wait for the government to tell us to do it. So our industry self-regulates in that area. So it's a pretty cool thing.
It is. It is. Are you going to the luncheon this week?
Yes, I am.
I'll see you there.
All right, excellent.
I know. I haven't been able to go to one in a while because it usually falls on my board meeting day,
Ah.
but this one didn't. So I'm excited.
Yes, excellent. Sharon does a remarkable.
She does a remarkable job with a very tiny staff. I mean, I think I have a tiny staff. It's her basically, one other person
and a half.
and a half.
Yep.
Yeah, she does a great job.
And then on the state side, we have
Water. Sorry.
Representative Villalobos,
Yes.
is our incumbent,
Mm-hmm.
who had a very successful first session.
She did. She's a busy girl.
Yes, and she has a challenger who I'm not familiar with at all. Stephanie Guerrero signs. Do you know much about
You
her?
know, I don't. I haven't had an opportunity. I spoke with her on the phone, and we've exchanged a couple of emails just talking about, different things. And what I explained to the candidates is this is not an opportunity for gotcha of anything.
Right.
What we really want is for the candidates. I'm going to give all the questions that we have to the candidates beforehand. Now, we may not get to all the questions, but I want them to be prepared. The idea behind it was everybody needs to put their best foot forward.
Right.
That's what we really want to see here. So I'm very interested to see how she's going to answer some of the questions that we might have. And so I really don't know that much about her. So.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be an experience just getting to know.
But to be honest, I don't know that much about Denise either. Representative Villalobos is very new to the position.
Mm-hmm.
I was not in this position in the last election cycle, so I was kind of out of the loop on that. And so just watching her and just reading about it, and she's been front and center on the water release stuff.
Right.
So that's kind of my knowledge of her.
Yes.
So.
And so our topics for the state side will be again water,
water.
Texas windstorm insurance, always. What else do you think that will be? I know that you have some specific issues.
We do. We do.
ABC.
We're looking at because of the climate of what's happening, not just here, but in Washington, D.C. and stuff. We're looking at are there going to be project labor agreements going to be included in any kind of governmental contracting? We want to discourage that. So there's a lot of different things that we're taking a look at to see what we're going to do. In fact, I'm going next week to a meeting for the Texas state chapters, and we're going to finalize our
legislative agenda.
So we'll have that done before we go to this luncheon. So
okay, perfect.
We can ask a lot of really pertinent questions.
All right. Well,
okay. So we talked to it's at the Omni
on
August
26th.
26th, and we are extending to your members the same discount that we give to our members, and lunch tickets are $50. If you want the super secret code, you can call Jenny, because this goes out to your members, right?
Yep.
So if you want the super secret code, you can call or email Jenny, and she'll give it to you, so you get it for $50. Otherwise, it's going to be $75 for non-members to attend. There are some tables available. I think there's like 2 more tables that are available. So if you're interested in that, you can get a table of 8.
So why are we putting this on?
I think it's really important on both ends. I think it's important that our members hear about issues that are relevant to them. These are people that are going to make laws that we all have to live under and live by, and that's going to affect your business. And some of it's going to affect your business in a really big way. But even in small ways, anything that makes your business more expensive or more difficult to do, you definitely want to pay attention to. Conversely, I think it's also important that the people that are elected know that we are here, we are watching, and we are going to hold you accountable for the things that you say. And I think that accountability, probably not having to come home and talk to you and me about something they said they were going to do or said they weren't going to do, and then they suddenly decided to do, I think that makes the decisions like that harder. So just like, they have to do it in front of your face, and that's always harder to do.
Absolutely.
So I think it's important for them to see us and for us to see them.
I agree. I think it's going to be a fantastic event. Hopefully we will get some more participation.
It's filling up. I sent out some more to my membership. You've sent out to your membership, and I probably maybe have 100 seats left.
Okay, so going
fast. It's starting to really pick up. It will sell out. I know this one's going to sell out. So if you have not gotten your tickets, you can go to abctcb.org and click on our events tab, and that will take you over to where you can sign up.
Very good. Excellent. And if for some reason you are unable to attend the event, just please remember that early voting starts on October 19th, and Election Day is November 3. So with that, thank you for tuning into the brief. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.